Welcome back. Today's session is going to be 2-26, which is trace white eyebrows going to the northwest corner. So in our last tutorial, 2-25, we had just finished Golden Rooster standing in the right leg. So this is where we do it in the form, and we've just finished Golden Rooster standing in the right leg, and this is what it looks like without any stopping. Good. All right, well now let's break that down and see what we did. So we were in Golden Rooster. You'll notice my right foot is pointing at the northwest corner of the form, and it's at a 45. And my left knee is pointed towards the west part of the form. And I just finished Golden Rooster standing in the right leg. So my left toe is going to touch to the exact opposite corner, the southeast corner of the form, at the same time as my left hand aims towards the northwest corner of the form. So from here, this happens at the same time as my right hand comes up. Let's just work on the left hand and the left toe. From here, left toe is back here on this line. Left hand is forward. So the left leg goes back to southwest. The left hand goes forward to northwest. And our right hand, which is at our right hip, comes up to my left shoulder as all of this happens. And I settle back into that left foot, and the palm is up of my right hand. As I clear and take my right hand over the top of my left arm, my palm will start to turn. My right palm is palm up, and it starts to turn palm down. Then my left hand runs down the inside of my right forearm. And now my right hand is pointing at the northwest corner of the form. It was the left hand. They switched places. And my left hand, which was pointed at the northwest, came straight back and stayed palm up by my left hip. And that will become more apparent as I rotate around so that you can see all angles of this movement. From Golden Rooster, here, settling back. Now we're here on this intersection of the green and yellow line with my left heel. Now once we've gotten to here and my weight is now weighted in the left, I'm going to pull my energy in. Of course the breath will come in too, but we'll focus on the breath in just a moment. Pulls in, and I'm not going to pull it in all the way to my chest. I'm going to pull the energy in to the same place where we hold the ball. It's in front of our chest. Pull that in. My hands are going to come up, front of my head. My wrists are not going to go past, they're not going to go way above my head. They're just going to come just above my head from here. Then they're going to pull apart. Let's focus on the right hand first. The right hand on the same side as the kicking leg. So my right toe kicked low towards the knee, towards the northwest corner of the form. Right where my left hand was just pointing, and then my right hand was pointing. Then the hands come together, and now I'm going to kick in that direction, low with the right toe. The right hand, because it's on the kicking leg side, is going to stop as it gets to be even with my right shoulder. My left hand is going to come up and it's going to stop in front of my shoulder. So it won't be back or over here. You'll see that as I turn in a minute. But it's going to stop at my temple in front of my shoulder. This one is at my shoulder, also in front of my shoulder, but it's level with my shoulder. Good. So we're here. Breath in. We were here. I rock back as I bring that right hand to my left shoulder. Now I'm pointing at the northwest. The breath pulls in, the hands pull in, and the foot pulls in, all at the same time. Breath comes out as the hands go up. We'll focus on that again in just a moment. And the toe pointing down. Good. All right, let's try this to the front so we can see what else we're doing here. From Golden Rooster standing in the right leg. The left hand goes forward as the left toe goes back. And as I'm settling into this left leg, that's when the right hand comes up, palm up. Then the right hand becomes palm down. Here it's palm up, palm down. Left hand sliding down the right forearm on its way to the left hip. And the right hand is now pointing at the same northwest corner where my left hand just was. Good. Then we're going to pull my right foot in with the breath, with the hands. Breathing in, the right hand on the outside. The hands come up. As the hands come up, it's going to pick my foot up. Picks the foot up, comes up over the head, and now it's going to come down. And again, this is going to stop here in front of my shoulder, but at my temple. So I know it's not out here, and it's not here. It's in front of my shoulder. My chest is facing the north part of the form right now. And this has stopped at my temple level. The right hand, also in front of my right shoulder, stops at my shoulder level. This pulls up as the breath pulls it up. And it's a low pointed toe. You're flexing the ankle with the toe down. Later on, we're going to have the toe up, but right now it's toe down, facing in the corner. My chest is facing towards the north in here, and then northeast, but in the form, it's northwest. But as I'm doing it towards the front, I'm going towards the northeast. Okay, good. Now let's try it going to this wall over here. I may be a little out of frame, but the important part you'll see in a moment. Golden Rooster. Good. Left hand and left toe. Right hand. And I should be right here coming back on this 45-degree angle where my heel is on the intersection of the green and the yellow. Now my right hand is pointed towards that angle. My chest is pointed towards the wall. My hand is pointed towards the corner of the wall. Here. Breathing in, brings the foot in. Good. Brings the foot in and up. Breathing in and up. That's the breath in. Good. And the breath out comes up And there's the breath out. Notice this is at my temple. The right hand is at my shoulder. You can see it here. Temple. In front of my shoulder. Again, I'm not doing a big wide arm. Then front. All right, then let's do it to the back now. Okay, golden rooster. Left hand, left toe, right there. Settling back as the right hand comes up to my left shoulder. Turning the right wrist over, pulling the left palm up, back to my hip. And now the right hand is at that corner. The breath in. So it pulls it up. And out. Notice the left knee stays bent, right knee is straightened, right toe is pointed, left hand is at the temple, right hand is at the shoulder. Okay, so we've done all the corners. We started with the one that we do it in the form, where your chest is facing the west wall, and your hands and toes are going in opposite directions towards the northwest and the southwest. So I did mention the breath as we were going through the movements, but now we're really going to explain how the breath works in this movement. From here, my right shoulder is pulled back, my knee is, and the arrows on my shoes are pointed towards the camera. Right shoulder pulled back, pointing at my own left eyeball. Here, touch. Right hand as I'm settling my heel back on that intersection. I'm settling my heel back, but I'm keeping my weight on the ball of my foot. Good. There. Notice here is where my right palm is up. Breath in. All of that breath in pulls it in and up. Not just in, but in and up. Because my toe is out here, breath in, and it pulls it up as well. And now the breath comes out. Here at the temple, here at the shoulder. Left leg is bent. Kicking low with the right toe. You had let your breath out when you did golden rooster. So you would do the breath in here, and then the breath out, and then the breath in and up and out. Good. So that one is going to take you a lot of practice. The breath in that is a little bit different and difficult because not only are you pulling in with the breath, but you're pulling in and up. That's new. We'll be doing that same breath when we do trace wide eyebrows in 2-27. So practice that breath. Practice where the hands go. Remember, the kicking leg is always where the hand will be lower in front of the shoulder, and the supporting leg is where the hand fingertips will be at the temple. I want to do this part to the front though, so that you can see where the chest and how the feet are different. So when you are doing trace wide eyebrows and your chest is facing the west, I'm going to do it towards the north now, your chest stays facing the west, but your toe kicks out to the side. All right? It's not going to kick forward, it's kicking out to the side. There. And when you're doing trace wide eyebrows, going to the southwest, when we're going to do that in 2-27, facing that wall, your chest again is going to stay facing the west. It's going to face the north so you can see this. And it's not going to kick forward, it's going to kick out to the side. So that happens in both trace wide eyebrows. The chest stays facing the west wall of the form. One kick goes with the right toe to the northwest, and one kick, the next kick in 2-27, goes to the southwest corner. So you're going to keep your shoulders still. You're going to look with your head and your neck in the direction of the kick so that you exercise your neck. And you're articulating your toe and flexing your ankle and getting a workout with that ankle, and then also with your left ankle. All right, so until our next session, which will be 2-27, trace wide eyebrows to the southwest corner of the form. So until then, have a wonderfully Zen day.